Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and it's Saturday so I'm back with another slasher review as part of the TheHORROrmans Slashback Slasher Challenge series. Apologies for missing last week and also for my lack of uploads recently. I'm just taking a little bit of a break from uploading videos. You guys know I've been on YouTube for many years now. It'll be 10 years next September, which is kind of crazy. And I guess I'm just getting a little bit burnt out and I just need a break. So not too sure for how long. It'll probably definitely be for the remainder of this month at least. So probably another 2 to 3 weeks. But I definitely still want to keep up doing these slasher reviews. So I'll still be uploading these. In saying that though, I will be away next Saturday. So depending on the theme and how keen I am for next week's theme, I may upload a video earlier next week before I go away. I'm heading to Sydney for a week and a half, by the way, so yeah. But anyway guys, enough on that. I just wanted to explain why there hasn't been too many videos recently. But anyway, moving on to the Slashback Challenge series review. So this week's theme Joe came up with is one word title slashers, so I'm going to be reviewing Maniac, not the original. This is the 2012 remake starring Elijah Wood. So this one centers around Elijah Wood's character Frank Zito. He restores mannequins by day, but by night he's a very different person. He is a psychotic killer. He targets women especially. He's had a lot of woman issues from his childhood, and he's not a fan of women, so he kills off unsuspecting females, sculpts them, and uses their scalps and their hair as wigs for his mannequin displays. However, one day he ends up meeting a photographer called Anna, and as their relationship blossoms, he starts to feel pretty intimate feelings for her, and things may be changing for him. He thinks that perhaps he can change his murderous ways, but unfortunately things only intensify. And yeah, he still remains the killer that he has always been. So that is pretty much the plot and the storyline to Maniac. Now we'll get on to my thoughts. So I'm sure you guys, if you've seen any of my previous videos, I've talked about this movie quite a lot. This is not only my favourite remake of all time, it's also quite possibly my favourite modern slasher of all time. It's just an absolute modern classic. And this is how a good remake or an amazing remake should be done. So I really have nothing negative to say, so this review is going to be full of positives, which I guess is pretty good. But yeah, first and foremost, we'll talk a little bit about the location. So this one, like the original, it's set in a city, which I really like. You get a lot of daytime scenes and some nighttime scenes as well, and it just captures the city environment really well. Now, I will go ahead and mention the music right now as well, because I definitely think that really complements the city setting, especially in a lot of key scenes. There's one scene especially, and the location and the music go hand in hand. It is during the scene where Frank Zito's cruising the streets looking for potential victims in his car, and just the amazing synth score playing in the background just really works really well with the inner city location. But yeah, the location's great, and the soundtrack within this film is absolutely phenomenal. Next, I definitely have to mention Elijah Wood as Frank Zito himself, the main character. Now, I'm a massive fan of Elijah Wood. I have been ever since I was a lot younger. He was in a lot of my favourite movies growing up, and of course he's been in Lord of the Rings and a ton of other movies, but he's not really known as a horror actor. So I was a little bit skeptical, but I've got to say his performance in this is absolutely amazing. He absolutely nailed the role of Frank Zito. Just absolutely fantastic, and it really shows you how much of a talented actor he is and how diverse he can be with different characters as well. So Elijah Wood as Frank was absolutely phenomenal. I love the way this movie was shot, and that's where it really differs from the original film. So this is basically done in POV style cinematography, the way the movie's shot, so point of view, and I think it works really, really well, especially for like a serial killer slasher film. You really get into the character of Frank, I think, and just the way the movie was shot, and especially in terms of the scenes during a lot of the killings, it's really in your face, it's graphic, it's brutal, it's violent, and it just works so well. It really works well for this type of movie. So yeah, I absolutely love the POV style cinematography within this film. The other thing that I really like is it pays a few little nods and respect to the original film without going too over the top, which I really like. So all in all, I'm a massive fan of this movie. I'm sure most of you already know that from previous videos, but I absolutely love this one, and I think it goes really well. It goes hand in hand. It really complements the original film, and in a lot of aspects, I think I like this one slightly more than the original, so there you go. But yeah, if you've seen Maniac, which I'm sure most of you have, I'm sure you've seen this remake already, let me know what you think of it in the comments section below, and if you're still yet to check this amazing movie out, what are you waiting for? Go out and track down a copy ASAP, because it is frigging amazing. So there you go guys, that has been my review for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and until next Saturday when I'll be back with another one possibly. As I said, I am going away, so dependent on the theme, I may or may not upload a video earlier before I go away. But anyway guys, until the next Slashback Saturday review, thanks for watching.